All right, welcome back to the Brown Balls podcast. How you doing?
Good, man. The game's on Peacock today for a doubleheader NBA. NBA on
Yeah,
NBC is back. So I represent, and I got my Rams flying high right
represent the
now, too.
Rams, dude. Best team in NFL right now.
Flying high, man.
But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to go through today. A lot of football stuff, a lot of unfortunate injuries happening everywhere,
Crazy,
which
brother.
was definitely shake up a few things for sure. But let's get into it, man. Honestly, this weekend in football was freaking awesome.
Crazy.
I guess notable games for sure. Bengals are officially eliminated. They lost 24-0
Crazy, right?
against the Ravens.
Crazy.
Joe Burrow, not a good game for him at all. He had another pick six. Lamar had a decent game, 150 yards, only 12 throwing
Nothing
attempts.
crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but they shut him out 24-0.
Man.
That's in itself. Joe Burrow, I think after the game, he also did clarify about his comments around not being happy with football and all that kind of stuff. So, what are your thoughts on it, man? So, like with this whole Joe Burrow thing, where do you first? What was your reaction when he first said it, and then now after being eliminated, what are your thoughts now?
I think he was giving a message to the franchise that, look, I've been here for, 5+ years now.
Yeah,
We're a good team. I'm capable. I mean, he took them to the Super Bowl in his, I think, second year or third year, which is great,
yeah,
And so, I mean, Joe Burrow is a real deal. He kind of reminds me, man, of a guy in the Rams, Matthew Stafford, stuck
okay.
in such a shitty environment, shitty franchise like the Lions. People didn't really know who Matthew Stafford really, you know, is or was when he was playing for Detroit Lions. Like, people knew he was a good player, like Joe Burrow is, but people didn't know what Matthew Stafford is, right? Until he got to the Rams, right situation, won the Super Bowl. Now people put, as you can tell, once he got to the Rams and won that Super Bowl, people put him in a next level tier. So that's where I feel Joe Burrow is getting at, where he's in a shitty environment, shitty franchise. And I do feel like if he does leave and goes to a team like like the Rams, whoever he wants to go to, a better environment, this guy will be really, really good, man. But I think he's just going back to the statement he made. I think he's just making a statement towards the franchise. Telling them, dude, do something. Let's go. Like, give me offensive line. Let me have time to throw. I
Yeah,
don't want to get injured every single time. Like, so it gets frustrating, man. I mean, those bang up plays, man, like getting sacked all the time. So that's what I feel. I think it was a message to the management, basically.
yeah. But what do you think is more likely, that the Bengals listen and they turn things around, or that he's better off just leaving? Because the Bengals, as you know, especially this owner, he hasn't shown in the past what happened to Carson Palmer. Carson
Yeah,
Palmer was a really good
yeah,
quarterback, and then because he had no help, because he was getting injured nonstop, he just said, "I'd rather just retire than play another snap for the Bengals." So, like,
yeah.
what do you think about, like, what's more likely to happen?
I mean, it's the same ownership, same
Yeah,
management,
exactly.
technically. So it's gonna be the same shit, man. Carson Palmer had to retire, came back to the Arizona Cardinals. He played really well with Arizona too,
Yeah,
and he was happier. So I think there was a better chance of him. Like, I really feel like there's a better chance of him leaving or getting traded. And I don't think Cincinnati learns, from their own mistake. To be honest with you, so
yeah.
that's why I feel, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially when we did our preseason review of each team, we just said, Cincinnati has a good offense, but they still don't have a good O line, and they still
They
do not
don't
have good defense, and which is the main reason why this team is 4-10 at this point too.
exactly,
I mean, I don't. Joe Burrow is too good of a quarterback. He's like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck retired, unfortunately, way too early because the Colts, same thing, did not
my
provide him with
gosh,
enough O line support.
so
Right,
much
he was getting,
talent. Yeah,
yeah,
man,
so much talent, dude. Like the kid was gonna be. I think he was in trajectory to be even better than Peyton Manning was,
dude.
with how
Yeah,
how good he was playing and how smart he was. But because he just was not protected, he was getting injured. He's like, I'd rather just choose my life versus just doing this 24/7, getting beat up. So I think for Joe Burrow, it's probably better for him to just leave, go somewhere else. I mean, good destination would be the Rams, because obviously if Matthew Stafford decides to retire
exactly,
in a year or two, which is probably when Joe Burrow's contract is up anyways, I would
exactly.
come to the Rams and play for a really good coach that will protect you and all that kind of stuff. I hope that's the case, because
That'd
I
be
know.
awesome, man. That'd be awesome. To be honest
Yeah.
with you, man, that'd be
Yeah.
great. We have the draft picks to give to Cincinnati too, so it's like,
Exactly.
gosh.
Exactly. So I hope that that is the case. But with the Ravens, so tonight the Pirates did. The Pirates, the Pittsburgh Steelers did also win too. So yeah, Ravens are 7-7. They're
Hmm.
still outside looking in.
Hmm.
And I
It's
don't know.
crazy, bro.
Lamar still doesn't look 100% yet. Do
Mm.
you think at all that the Ravens will catch them or no?
It's crazy the situation we're with Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Where now Steelers won today, so there's so basically Steelers have a chance to lose one game and still win the division. What I'm saying is that because
Yeah.
they beat Ravens, last week, so they play Ravens at the last week again,
Right.
like last game. So basically they can still lose one game and beat Ravens, and then go from there, And so, dude, I don't know, man. Pittsburgh's playing well. Rodgers, they look good today. Uh, and I mean, he has his old running mate with him, right? Marcus Vasquez Stanley, whatever his name is. I don't even know
Yeah.
his name. The receiver they had in Green Bay, right? So yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. And like you said, Ravens, they still don't look sharp.
Yeah.
Again, my whole thing about Ravens was they have the talent, but Lamar doesn't know when to pass, when let him run the ball. Lamar wants to do
Yeah.
everything, and that can't happen. They're not consistent with Derrick Henry, So that was my only thing with them, man. To be honest with you,
Yeah. I mean, for the rest of the season, right? The Steelers have the Lions next, and I
yeah,
believe they had the Browns. Oh, yeah, the Browns next, and after that, the
yeah,
Ravens
Browns,
to end the
yeah,
season.
yep.
But the Ravens, this is gonna be tough. They have the Patriots next, then they got Green Bay, and then
Oh,
they got the Steelers. I don't see them beating, for sure, not the Patriots in that defense. They might give Packers a run for the money, but this is at Lambeau. And then
right.
to end it, it'll be at Steelers. I mean, the Steelers would have to essentially lose out in order for the Ravens to win, to get it.
Dude, that they have a tougher schedule, man,
Yeah.
and to be
Yeah.
honest, Steelers don't, and I feel like Steelers after winning today, which they beat Miami Dolphins like handily, like they're supposed
Yeah.
to. They're in a good position, and Rodgers, man, is gonna be back in the playoffs. It looks like, that's what it looks like. To be honest with you,
Do you feel though like they're a dangerous team?
man, it's
I
not
don't see it.
dangerous, but like you have Rodgers, right, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Tom Brady in the playoffs, like you just still can't count out Rodgers, and especially this year's AFC is so weak, man. I mean, the only guy who I really feel is good is Josh Allen, and everybody's out, dude. Like, I mean, Lamar could be out, Mahomes already out, Burrow's already out. I mean, are you telling me that Trevor Lawrence, then and you can have Philip Rivers, and like those people scare anybody? Like, they
Yeah.
don't
No,
scare me, dude.
exactly.
So the only guy that scares me is Josh Allen. I mean, and with Drake May's from Patriots. I mean,
Mhm.
they don't, dude. If you look at those lineup, I mean that Rodgers might be going up against.
Yeah.
I'm picking Rodgers. I'm sorry, he's not going against anyone like elite in my level or experience wise. So that's where I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah. But the only thing with the Steelers is that their defense has been very suspect this whole year. Like
oh, they can
they've
win
been
one
very
game.
up
They
and
can win
down.
one game because they're gonna have the division, so
Yeah.
they're gonna have that one home game. They can win one game, and then how football is, man. Any given Sunday, man. Any
Yeah. No,
given.
for sure. That's for
So
sure.
yeah, man.
Um, yeah, so that's gonna be interesting for sure. Yeah, I don't see the Ravens making it, especially with them winning tonight. It's gonna be really, really hard for them to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next up we got the Chiefs against the Chargers. Chargers win this by 3. Pat Mahomes goes down with
ACL,
an
man.
torn ACL. This was tough to watch, man. I mean, honestly, the team before he went out, he wasn't having a good game anyway. So like, I don't think the Chiefs were gonna win the game regardless. Like they have been losing all the close games this year, which is the opposite of what happened last year. But what do you think happens now? So like Travis Kelsey, right, may or may not retire. He has skipped media every single post game. Like he doesn't want to talk to them after the post game for the last 3 weeks, just because they've been losing so much. Is this the end of the Chiefs dynasty? Like, what are your thoughts?
What do you do with Andy Reid, bro? That's another
Yeah,
question. Andy
Yeah.
Reid's not there to wait another year because Mahomes not going to be there, man, for half of the next year. To be honest, I don't know. The recovery's like 10 months to a year almost.
Yeah. And you don't want to rush him back.
Yeah, and so he's not coming back till earliest is maybe October, November. I don't know. And Andy Reid's another question mark. Have you noticed one thing, man? Like no one talks about Taylor Swift.
No, yeah.
It's gone right now, man. But
Yeah.
I agree with you, man. To answer your question, about Kelsey, he didn't look good, man.
Yeah.
Maybe age is catching up, and being engaged to Taylor Swift is catching up as well too. The other distraction that comes along with that, not a bad distraction, just comes with it.
Right. I mean, he's getting married and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and so
Not
his
priority.
mind is not there, right? He's
Yeah.
not focused, right? And so that's huge. So
Yeah.
I do feel that I can see a mini rebuild, something similar to what Patriots did. Remember that one year that that Tom Brady tore his ACL. Remember that sack? Not sack, sorry. Yeah, it was a sack, but they went to his knee. I think it was back in 2008 or 9. I think
Yeah.
it was pretty bad, man. He blew his knee up, man. So, and I think Patriots went into that little mini rebuild as well at the same time. And then, so I can see that happen. I mean,
But do you see this rebuild with or without Andy Reid?
man, dude, Andy Reid just loves coaching, man. I think this guy's just gonna like coach until the wheel
Because
falls
that's the
off.
thing with the Patriots. At least they kept Belichick the whole time, right? So the consistency was there
Belichick
for
was
Tom
younger
Brady to
too,
come
right?
back,
And like
right? Yeah,
Andy
Belichick
Reid's
was younger.
older at that age as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So like,
I don't
would
know,
they
man.
move forward with a different coach? Because that's gonna be difficult.
It
Chris
all depends.
Jones may lead the team as well. Like, would you? I mean, would you just blow up everything? Like the offense. Obviously, the offense is an issue, right? They don't have a running back. They don't have a
You don't have
consistent
a
wide
consistent running
receiver.
back or even a receiver. Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Yeah, and then
I do feel like look they can reset. Haven't they haven't had a chance to reset, so they can reset in this year or two now. They're out of the playoffs this year. Next year they can just kind of focus on like doing better, and so I don't know. I do feel a mini reset, but it all depends on the second opinion that Andy Reid said that he's going to Dallas for today. And so, I mean, they want. I don't know. I don't know what's the second opinion about because they already determined that it is
I mean,
torn ACL, but
pretty much
like
after the game they determined it, right?
yeah, and so but he's going for second. Today's press conference, Andy Reid just came up and said that we're going for second opinion, and I'm like okay, like
What's the
so
point? Like, you might as well. You're eliminated. Like every scenario that they needed to stay alive
yeah,
this yesterday went against their way, right? They needed the Houston. They needed Houston Texans to lose. They needed all these things to happen, and none of that happened for them. So
exactly,
they're eliminated. Yeah, I think it would have to be a rebuild. I can't imagine Andy Reid wanting to stick around for another 2 or 3 years
yeah,
for this to go.
yeah,
I mean, obviously Mahomes is a great QB, and anybody would be dying to coach him or whatnot.
mm-hmm.
But at some point, like Chris Jones is also very uninterested half the time nowadays. So that defense may need to be reset. I would just say, take 2 or 3 years and reset the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got an opportunity to reset. You can blame it on the fact that Mahomes not healthy, so we want to start over. Because if Mahomes was healthy, and they have to run it back. They have to keep Kelsey. They have to
Yeah,
keep Chris
exactly.
Jones, right? I mean, there is no other excuse out there, right? Besides that, So this is a good excuse to kind of like let go of those players that's been there for a while, like Kelsey, Chris Jones, a couple other
Yeah.
players, just been there for a while because they're been with Mahomes since 17. Like just kind of say, all right, goodbye. It was a great run, you know.
Here's the crazy thing: is Mahomes has three championships, and this is eighth season with torn ACL. Guess who also had 3 championships on his eighth season
The
before the
GOAT.
ACL?
The GOAT.
Yeah,
That's why I brought that up, right?
yeah.
You know.
So that's crazy. It's crazy.
But the thing is this, right? I remember when Tom Brady did that, it took him a while to get back. I'm not
Mhm.
wild. I mean, sorry. It took him a while to get back, get his feet back, get his feel
Yeah,
back.
it took him a whole season, and then the next one was when he
He
was like,
wasn't right, man. Like to
yeah,
be honest with you. So it took him a while though. So
yeah. It'll be tough because obviously Mahomes will come back and he'll be good as always, right? I expect that to happen for sure. But it's just we just don't know what the Chiefs are gonna look like because they've never had this transition before.
exactly.
Especially if they're gonna have to try to find another franchise tight end, like one of the greats, like Travis Kelce was a couple years
Yeah,
ago. It'll be really difficult. So I'm interested to see because everyone felt that with at least with the Patriots and Belichick being the one that can also draft really well too, you trust that he will be able to rebuild the team or find people to at least have the defense be consistent. I'm
exactly.
not sure you can say the same about the Chiefs. They haven't drafted well. Like they really thought was it likely?
Yeah,
And no, sorry, Xavier
like
Worthy
Xavier
was
Worthy.
gonna be the next big thing, but he's kind of meh.
He had
They
that
thought,
first
okay,
year.
Rasheed,
He did good that
yeah,
rookie year. They came out strong.
exactly.
And then
And then they thought, okay, Rasheed Rice after his suspension, he'll be back. No, he's not that good. And
he got
Mahomes
injured.
has
He tore his
literally,
ACL last year too, right? And so he wasn't
yeah,
fully 100% this year either. So
exactly, yeah. And then he also had the
and then
suspension.
Pacheco, right? They had high hopes
And
in
Pacheco too.
Pacheco, and like
Yeah,
he didn't
not
really come
good.
through for
Kareem
them
Hunt was
either.
not good. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just like there's just so many, questionable things that they've done to build this roster from Mahomes. I mean, so I'm interested to see
I
what they
mean,
do.
like I said, this is a good for situation for KC is a good situation because like they can kind of reset little, and
Yeah,
they don't have to do loyalty here now. They can be like,
yeah,
look, it's gonna take 2 years to get back now. That's how it looks like.
yeah,
So
exactly. All right, next up. So with that said, right? So we talked about Ravens not making it, Bills. Sorry, not Bills. Mahomes being eliminated, Lamar possibly not making it. So Bills and Patriots. This was a really good game, 21-0, pretty much. And the Bills
crazy.
charged all the way back to win the game. Josh Allen goes superhero mode. Um, what are your thoughts? Is this an impressive championship type win for Josh
Yeah,
Allen, or a
man.
really bad collapse
It,
for
it
the
was a it
Patriots?
was a gutsy win by the Bills. Like they had to reach deep,
Yeah,
and like stay together. It was a
yeah,
really good test because Patriots are one of the top teams in the AFC this year, and so they had that big lead. They stayed the course
hmm,
and stayed together, and they end up winning this. So this was a good test for Bills. Like,
yeah.
you need to go through this adversity to become, an elite team that you once
Yeah.
were. So
Yeah, this game also kind of showed me that I don't think Drake May will be dependable in big games like this,
no, man,
right?
I
Like
agree.
155 yards, one interception, no touchdowns. Like I just don't. I mean, I know they have a really good running game, but it's another one of those like Brock Purdy. Like if he can play from behind,
Yeah,
you trust him to bring you back. I don't think he can. This is the
exactly.
kind of test he needed, right? You need to, if he was going to prove himself, this would be like, okay, I see them coming back. I'm gonna march down the field. I'm going to get this touchdown and end the game. They had the chance to do it, but they just never converted. If I'm a Pats fan, I would be very nervous about this. I know a lot of them are like a lot of Pats fans are saying today, like, oh, this is a good loss for us. We need
No,
to, it's a 10 game winning streak. We need to be humble, blah blah blah. But at the same time, you kind of look at your quarterback. You're like, are you going to be the guy for it? Because
I don't believe.
I don't see it. I don't see that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bad loss for Pats, but we expected that, right? We always said that, hey, this is a Pats that is going to be in the playoffs where they might be
Yeah,
one and done, right? They're not going to go deep, right? And so I
because
mean,
if we go back to the when the Pats won against the Bills earlier this year, right? I don't think the Bills really took them seriously, and the Bills also had one of the worst games they've had this year. Josh Allen had 3 turnovers. Like it was a terrible game. They
oh
got
hell
no
yeah,
run
man.
going. Now they're kind of get their identity back, and they give them a best shot, and they were able to come down 21-0. So
Yeah,
that's again a concern for the Pats.
I agree. I agree, man. I mean, this is a big. I mean, this is. We'll see because like they're gonna face Bills because
Yeah,
because Bro's gonna go through the Pats most likely with the record wise or Broncos, but Bills are gonna be there, man. Like so, they're not gonna be gone in the first round the way I see it. So
so do you think Bills catch up to the Pats? They're only down by 1 game. Pats have the Ravens, Jets, and Dolphins next, while the Bills have uh, they have Browns, Eagles, and Jets.
Browns, Eagles, and Jets. Damn, man. They both have one hard team and two sorry teams.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. To be honest with you, man, I think Bills are known to lose that in those games.
They'll probably lose one of these. I feel like they'll beat the Eagles, but they'll probably lose to either the Browns or the
So I
Jets.
think so too. Bills are
Yeah.
more. I don't know why this season that they're losing more to teams
Yeah.
which are
Crappy
not
teams.
that great. You know.
Yeah, but Josh Allen, this is his chance. Honestly, he won't get another one like this ever again, right? With all the three of his rivals out, for me, the way I look at it, he's got to go at minimum to the Super Bowl. Maybe not win it. I know the NFC's loaded, and we're
Yeah.
the NFC can be really really good. But at least go to Super Bowl. You got to win the AFC with this. He has no other excuse now.
No, let me ask you a question. You know, a
Yeah,
trivia question. What were you doing in '98, man? 1998.
1998.
Yeah, I was 11 years old, man. What were you?
Jeez, I was in fourth grade.
Yeah, you're probably like 13 maybe.
Pokemon cards and
Yeah,
stuff.
13, right? So why did I bring that up in 1998? This is the
With
first time since 1998 you will not see in the playoffs a combination or even one person being in it is Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, or Pat Mahomes since 1998. So one person's been in the playoffs no matter what happened. And
yeah,
that's crazy ass stat
that
right
is
there, man.
crazy.
You're talking about like long time ago before like anything has happened, man. Like
Jeez, I
think
was
about
what
that, man.
30s. It's like 30 something years ago. Holy moly,
Dude. So you're not gonna see Pat
crazy.
Mahomes, Brady, or Manning in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's so surreal, man. It is really interesting how the last few weeks have rolled out. Just to see how the Chiefs collapsing, Eagles kind of losing their way a little bit, the Bills resurging. It's gonna be interesting. All right, let's go into the next game that was interesting: Broncos and Packers. Broncos got the win. Bo Nix actually looked really good, dude. He was
But see,
dicing that
this is
game.
the thing about home, right? Broncos are a really good home team.
Yeah, yeah.
Broncos, okay, I'll tell you right now. If Broncos could get home field throughout the playoffs, they will go to the championship game
I
because
mean,
they're
yeah,
they're
they're positioned
they're,
for it.
they're unbeatable at home,
Yeah,
and they just play so well. They get in trouble is when they have to travel.
right. And they come back down to earth because they're not in Mile High City anymore.
Bo
They come
Nix
back down
become
to
Bo
elevation.
Bo Bo Nix becomes Team Tebow.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Bo looked good. Honestly, he looked really good. I watched the game. I saw the injury, unfortunately, with Micah Parsons, also a torn ACL. I mean, and then of course Jordan Love doing Jordan Love things, making all the Packers fans say no pack no, like just bad, bad, bad
he
interceptions.
had two opportunities, man.
Yeah,
Like two
terrible
different
interceptions.
opportunities to get that. They got the ball back with under 2 minutes ago with like minute and 48. He couldn't even get a first down. I saw that
Yeah,
game. I was watching. I went to the Rams game, but like I was watching my brother was watching that game. So I was like, dude, if you're Jordan Love, you cannot even get a first down. Forget about getting a touchdown. Like, what do
yeah,
you? My gosh.
yeah,
And then you have this Micah Parsons injury, man. He's out for the year as well too.
yeah. So
Which
how big is that? So now with obviously we know Micah Parsons is out, the defense is gonna really struggle. They're out of first place for their division as well. The Bears won, so they're back up.
yep.
Do you think Packers make a late push now without Micah, or is it
This
pretty
is
much
it's tough, man. I mean, that the whole thing was all about Micah Parsons being that defensive anchor, right? And
right?
that leader, and he's out. Now the defense definitely becomes not that great. Oh, I mean, they're back to normal, right? Because
Yeah,
Micah's not there, right? And I mean, again, Micah didn't have that type of impact that they expect either. So he wasn't. It was good. It wasn't great what they gave up, So, but I do feel that Detroit Lions should be happy because they have a chance to catch, Green Bay
yeah.
for the wild card.
I'm surprised, man. I feel like the Lions have just been losing so much recently, and they're still in it.
It's crazy because Lions is actually the one team that has scored the most points, but they
Yeah,
just played the wrong team every single day.
exactly. Yeah,
He's like, dude, they have the most points scored, man. Like I saw them play, man. Oh my gosh, that game was unbelievable, man. But I do feel that Detroit. I mean, Detroit has the easier schedule. Did you look at Chicago's last 3 games, man? Even though they
what do you
win the
have?
division, it's crazy. This is insane. I
What
don't
do
know how
I-
they're. I don't know how they're gonna win those games, man. To be honest with you. Last 3 games.
Let's see who they're playing.
It's horrible, man.
The Bears have the Packers next. They got the Niners, and then they got the Lions.
They're all still in contention, bro.
Yeah.
They're all in contention still.
Wow. So like technically, you either the Packers or the Lions or even Chicago might just fall out of the playoffs if they end up losing. Like they could potentially fall out because of how strong Niners, Seahawks, and Rams are doing. The NFC is gonna be like crazy, dude.
I mean, and the Green Bay, if I'm not wrong, I think Green Bay plays Detroit last game. I think too. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That Chicago has a really bad.
Detroit plays the Bears.
Okay. Yeah, but like, dude, Bears have a bad schedule, man. A hard schedule, dude. I don't know how they're gonna maintain this. Like Niners playing well, man, and they're playing, and then they're gonna be playing their division rival. Like Bears can never beat the Packers, and they're playing them next week.
The Niners have Colts, Bears, and then yeah, it'll probably beat the Colts for sure.
Crazy, man.
Man, this is coming down close. Which team would you think of all the ones that we named? So we named let's say Chicago, Detroit, Packers, and Niners. Of those 4 teams, because one of them is definitely going to fall out. Which one would you be most surprised that would fall out?
I mean, I still think Chicago falls out.
Yeah. You think so? They go from first in the division to.
I don't know how they're going to win their next 3 games because the next game is in Lambeau. They can never beat Packers.
Is it in Lambeau? Let me see.
I think it's in Lambeau, or maybe it could be in Soldier Field.
Yeah, it's at home. Soldier Field.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
But they can never get over the hump and beating Chicago.
Yeah, they just cannot be the Packers. They're Achilles heel.
And the thing is this, Packers are so banged up, man. Christian Watts is out for a while now. He got injured. And Micah Parsons out. I just feel that Packers probably will beat Chicago, but then they will struggle to kind of keep that, winning on. Where I see Detroit, they lost to the Rams. They played well first half, and we shut them up second half. But like I do feel Detroit will end up winning that division. That's what I feel, man.
That would be crazy. Imagine Detroit with all the stuff that we've gone through this year. They come back and win the division. Oh,
crazy, right?
I honestly do feel, I don't know why, I have a feeling that the Packers will fall out. Because now it's really about Jordan Love. Like before, like you can get away with, okay, the defense will carry you. Micah was there. He was getting a good amount of sacks and all that kind of stuff, putting the pressure up. But now it's like, all right, Jordan Love, you're one of your best receivers is also out. Like, go win us games. And I think we'll see more of what we saw against Denver.
Is that one of his best receivers? Because we don't know who their receiver is, to be honest.
I mean, according to Packer fans, they're all like, "Oh yeah, Watson's the best."
They don't have a go-to receiver, man. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know.
I feel like every week they change who their best receiver. First they say Dobbs, and they say, "Oh no, like
Matthew Golden."
Yeah, Golden's good, and then now it's like, "Oh no, Watson was really good too." Like, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Let's see. Next up, we have Rams beating the Lions. We kind of talked about that. Rams pretty much clinching the playoff spot.
First team NFC to clinch it.
Yeah,
which is great.
And they got the Seahawks next, which will be probably the one that's going to help the division.
I want to talk about that, man. See, I mean, that's gonna be a crazy game this Thursday. Man.
I'm glad they moved it up though.
Yeah. I'm glad too, man. So it's great, man. But I do feel whoever wins. Okay, whoever wins Thursday will probably win the division.
I mean, let's just say, okay, Rams play Seahawks and Falcons and Cardinals. I feel like they'll beat those 2 teams, right? Seahawks, on the other hand, will play obviously the Rams next, and they got the Panthers and the Niners. That would be a one. Because so even if the Rams lose, they have some hope that the Niners will win because the Niners are also fighting for the last spot too.
Yeah,
NFC.
Yeah.
So 2 choices for the Rams, man. Even if you lose, you got to win out and then just hope that the Niners show up and help them out.
Just wow.
I'm surprised the Seahawks have lasted so long, dude. I mean, they barely won against the Colts. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game? The pretty much Colts had it down to I think 58 seconds, I believe it was. And they had the game-winning field goal essentially, and then Sam Darnold marched down the field, got a field goal to win the game. That was insane.
They're about to lose to Uncle Rivers, dude. That was
Grandpa
crazy.
Rivers, man. Holy.
Oh my god, old man Rivers was about to be Seattle. I was so happy, dude. With 40 seconds left, they hit that field goal, but their stupid ass defense couldn't even hold them to like
Yeah.
freaking anything. Dude. I was so pissed, pissed. Imagine Rams going into Thursday knowing that Seattle lost to freaking
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Colts, dude. We would have had so much momentum, bro. So with Rams,
Man.
Devonta Adams out with the hamstring strain now, and so
Yeah.
we can be out him.
Is there a timeline of how long?
They're saying it's week to week, but I do feel I think he's out for the season right now. I mean like not
And
the
then go into
playoffs.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Because like, dude, the hamstring is very like touchy, delicate thing.
Yeah.
So they rather have him like rest for 3 weeks and just kind of be healthy and be ready for playoffs. Because we clinched the playoffs. I mean, we don't know where we're gonna. What's the point? So it's fine.
Yeah. All right. And then the last game pretty much was the Vikings beating the Cowboys, which we all kind of expected.
If you're the Cowboys, man, like, how do you go from beating Chiefs and Philadelphia back-to-back weeks and then lay an egg against Detroit Lions and
the Cowboys? It's just what they do, man. You're the Cowboys. They'll show up for the games that really matter, but the games that don't, that could help them, they just completely, vanish. I mean, we give them a little bit of a doubt, a little bit of a shot, saying, oh, if they win out and the Eagles, they may or may not lose to the Bills. Like, they have a shot, they have an opportunity. But the Cowboys are just they want to go to Cancun. I mean, they probably have a one-way flight ready to go, and they don't want to, extend it.
How do you choke, man? I don't get it, dude. I don't get it, man. It just pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that game, and McCarthy was doing his thing. Like he's so on and off. Though I feel like sometimes he makes some really good plays. Sometimes he's just like, "What are you doing, man? What do you see over there?"
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it. I don't get it, that kid. All right, let's get into some predictions for next week, week 16.
Let's do it, man.
All right, first Thursday night game, Rams against the Seahawks is going to be in Seattle, which will be insane. Rams are favored by a 1.5. I hate to say this. I feel like this is a trap game for the Rams. Give me the Seahawks.
I'm picking Seattle too, man.
Yeah.
There's no way. We don't have Devonta Adams, and then at the same time, we don't it's a short week.
Are you expecting a blowout or are you expecting a close game?
No, just close. I just feel like they're going to have the ball last and win the game. Like what they did against the Colts.
Yeah.
Just end up getting the ball last.
Yeah. I feel like just the Rams are they clinched it. I mean, I think they're fine. I would want them to have home field advantage, but honestly, SoFi, it's never home field for them. Like, but all the away fans always take over the game.
It's never, man.
All right. Yeah, we both have Seattle. Then on Saturday, we have Eagles against Commanders and be in Commanders' home. Eagles are favored by 6.5 points. Commanders just are coming off of a victory. But give me the Eagles here.
Dude, honestly, Eagles are going to wrap that division up. Yeah. Give me Commanders, but I do feel Eagles need to win 1 out of 3 because they'll wrap up the division. That's all they do. Yeah. That's all they need.
I feel like they'll probably lose the last week to Commanders. They won today to wrap it up. I mean, not today, but this week, and then they lose again.
Exactly.
Packers against the Bears also on Saturday. The Packers are favored by 1.5 points in Soldier Field. Yeah, give me the Bears here.
No, man, Packers. They have Bears numbers, man.
Love.
They have Bears numbers, man. To be honest with you, there's nothing to say.
Yeah, I just can't trust Jordan Love in these situations.
Well, I get it.
All right, Bills and Browns on Sunday. It's going to be in Cleveland. Bills are favored by 10. I think Bills will wrap this up for sure.
Yeah, easily. I will be surprised if this game's even close. So
yeah,
give me the Bills.
Yeah. I mean, Shedeur hopefully, shows up at least. This would be a good game for him to do it because he's playing against the MVP.
Exactly.
Game for show out. Chargers against the Cowboys is gonna be in Arlington. Cowboys are favored by a 1.5. I don't know how. Give me the Chargers. They're still fighting for their lives.
Oh, dude, Chargers, they need to make the playoffs. They need this game. So give me the Chargers as well, too, man.
All right, I got the Chiefs against the Titans. It's going to be in Nashville.
This game's going to start.
KC is favored by 3.5 points. Gardner Minshew is going to be starting. But give me the Chiefs. The Titans are just that bad.
I mean, I also pick Gardner Minshew over any QBs from Titans right now. So, yeah, give me the Chiefs as well, too, man.
All right, I got the Bengals against the Dolphins. Gonna be in Miami. Bengals are favored by 1.5 points. But give me the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow is gonna want to win this game.
Yeah, he's still gonna play. He's still gonna try to win the
Yeah.
game. You know, this game doesn't not gonna mean anything for either team, but he's gonna
Exactly.
go out and play.
Yeah, just at least end the season in a high note.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Jets and Saints. Probably no one's gonna be watching this. Saints are favored by 4.5 points. I don't know. Maybe the Saints too, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jets and
Pretty
Saints,
much.
God, such a bad matchup.
The Vikings against the Giants. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, how about that Saints, bro? Panthers. That's a bad loss. Buccaneers lose Thursday night, and then you're Carolina, and you go and lay an egg against the Saints. That division is tough.
You can't trust the Panthers though, man. The Panthers are I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
how
like,
they're
dude,
7-7.
but Buccaneers lost on Thursday. All you have to do is beat the Saints to
Yeah,
have a commanding lead, and
yeah,
we can't do that.
I know. All right, Vikings and Giants is going to be in MetLife. Vikings are favored by 3 points. Yeah,
Oh yeah, same here. Vikings.
it'd be fun to watch Jackson Dart versus McCarthy.
McCarthy played well, man, in Dallas.
Yeah.
He played really well.
It was a good game. Buccaneers against the Panthers. It's going to be in Charlotte. Bucks are favored by 3 points. I think Buccaneers bounce back and win.
Oh, gosh, the way they lost.
Yeah.
Against
against my boy, man, Kirk Cousins, never in doubt. 370 yards coming off a bench, crazy. All right, I got the division leaders, Jaguars against the Broncos. Never thought I'd say that. It can be in Mile High Stadium. Broncos are favored by 3 points. Give me the Broncos though.
Yeah, man. Same here, Green Broncos. You see Trevor Lawrence's stat line on Sunday?
No, what happened?
It was like 300 and something yards with. I believe it was like 4 throwing touchdowns and 1 rushing.
Damn, 5-12 touchdown. Holy moly,
that's insane.
I mean, it's against the Jets. All right, next up we have Falcons and Cardinals. Falcons are favored by 2.5 points. It can be in Glendale. Yeah, I guess give me Falcons here.
I don't know. Give me Cardinals. I need Falcons pick, bro. They need to lose.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What do you think happened with Kyler Murray? Do you think they trade his ass?
Yeah, I think he's done, man. I think they'll cut him.
They'll cut him.
I don't think
no one wants him.
There's a value out there, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah. All right, Steelers against the Lions. This is going to be in Ford Field. The Lions are favored by 7 points in this. It's unsurprising. But give me the Lions here. They need this one bad.
Oh, hell yeah, man. They will win this, especially coming home. Yeah. They need this game. They'll get it.
All right. Red Hot Texans are playing against the Raiders, the ice cold Raiders. Texans are favored by 14.5 points. Holy moly! It's gonna be in Houston. But yeah, give me the Texans.
Same here, man. Texans. They're clicking actually, man. To be honest with you, they're clicking.
They're a scary team. They're a scary team.
Nico's back, and
This is the kind of team that you worry about if you're any team in their division. Like you're like, because they're red hot. The defense is one of the best since the bye week.
And then I think if Jaguars lose to Denver and Texans win, I think they have the same record.
Yeah,
I think so.
Crazy. Pats against the Ravens. This will be Ravens are favored by 3 points in Baltimore. Surprising. Honestly, I think the Ravens have to win it. Give me Ravens here. They have to.
So if Pats fan thought that last week was a good loss because they needed it, this is a playoff game next week.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, this is a playoff game, playoff atmosphere, because Ravens are going to come and try to win that game because they need to keep on winning because they're trying to catch Steelers or be with Steelers. So I want to see how Pats respond with that loss against the Ravens now. How they're going to play. It's going to be a playoff game technically, so let's see if they're ready for it,
Yeah. And Baltimore is a very hostile place to play.
And to be honest, if Patriots lose next week and Buffalo wins, they're back at it.
And last but not least, Monday Night Football, we got the Niners against the Colts. We get to see, Grandpa Rivers prime time. The Niners are favored by 5.5 points. This can be in Indy, but give me the Niners here. They got to win this. I don't see the Colts winning.
Old man Rivers, man. Still come close.
Yeah, Rivers
at home, dude.
I mean, he barely made it out alive in that first game. I mean, granted, they have one of the best offensive line in the game, but
they do.
He barely made it alive. All right. Speaking of Old Man Rivers, what are your thoughts on this whole Cam Newton thing? I don't know if you saw it, but
Yeah,
he seemed very, very bitter
sour
about Cam
grapes, man,
Newton. I
sour
mean,
grapes.
about Rivers getting another shot and him not. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I mean, Cam Newton had plenty of opportunities. When he got after he was done with Carolina, he didn't show up, man. He couldn't play. He
Yeah,
couldn't do what he could do anymore, right? The main tool that Cam Newton had was running. Knowing when to run, how to run, and throw the ball. He couldn't do that. He lost that, right? After a while, Rivers is still a decent QB. He can
he's all
he's like
arm
a
talent.
yeah. So he still has talent where he can actually get you like first downs, and make you more respectable, right? I mean,
Yeah,
no one's gonna respect, Cam Newton. So I mean, I don't know what he was like all pissed about.
yeah,
But like, I'm happy to see Philip Rivers, man. I mean, sheesh, such a great thing.
yeah.
I read that I guess your insurance, like health insurance for your kids or something, kind of goes away after 5 years after you
Oh,
retire.
really?
5 years, yeah, something like that. Something about it. I didn't read too much into it, but
Is
something
that
about
why he came
so
back?
so he comes back exactly 5 years later. So he restarts the clock again because he has like 14 kids, right?
Yeah, he has a shit ton of
And
kids and
so
a
like
grandkid now
so
too.
even if he plays, it starts all over again. So that's what I read. I haven't read
That's
too much
funny.
about it, man. But yeah, that's funny. I was laughing. I was like,
That's a good business move. I mean, make some money. Not have to worry about premiums and all that kind of stuff. That's smart.
exactly. I agree.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I don't know why Cam Newton's crying over there. Like the only thing that again he was a very good player when he played, but once he got injured and once his whole thing went downhill, like you can't depend on his arm talent. He didn't have it. It was
Oh
very
no.
much a running quarterback, very powerful running quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
And whereas Rivers, I mean, they have one of the best offensive lines. They can protect him pretty well. And all they depend on him is to just throw the ball, and he has a very fast release. So like he can do the job. I mean, do I agree that it should be him and not like somebody else who's already in the league? But hey, that's what they wanted. That's what they were hoping for. They got it.
Exactly.
I just don't know why Cam Newton was over there like shouting like, "Why not me?" Like, dude, this is why they didn't pick you because you're like a headache. Like, you're over there crying about it when you should be celebrating the fact that Rivers is back in the league. I mean, Tom Brady made a little bit of a jab, but he was still like happy for the guy.
Yeah, he was just laughing about it. Like, man, I can't believe he actually unretired and came back. But he made it. He made a good business move, man. That's all I gotta say. He made a really good business move.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. You want to go over some basketball? I mean, I know I haven't been following the tournament, but I heard that OKC got knocked out and the
But
Lakers
that
too.
game on Saturday was crazy good, bro. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I was so impressed. Like, it's so crazy because OKC actually had the game pretty well going in the first half. And right when San Antonio put Wemby, because Wemby didn't start, he came off the bench.
Mhm.
Right when they put Wemby, man, you can see the struggle, man. You can see the
Yeah.
struggle OKC went through. I'm telling you, man, this guy Wemby, bro, if he can just, for God's sake, to stay healthy, I
He's
don't
gonna be a
know,
problem.
dude.
He completely dominated the hell out of Chet Holmgren. I saw those highlights. I was like, holy moly, Chet got nothing.
And to be honest with you, man, if I'm San Antonio, I know I hear about Giannis and shit. I wouldn't even touch it
No.
because, like, the thing is this, right? Their guard play is so freaking good. I mean, like, dude, you have Vessel, you have Castle, you have
Mhm.
De'Aaron Fox, and you have Harper. They throw
Yeah.
so many guards. Those combo guards come at you so fast, and they all plays the same way, but they all have their own unique style.
Right.
And then you have Wemby.
Who also plays like a guard too. Like
Bro, I don't know what to
7 foot
say.
guard is what he essentially is.
I don't get it, bro. This is San Antonio. If they can stay healthy, man, wow. Just wow. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. San Antonio definitely looks very, very good.
Did you see the ending of the Lakers and Suns game yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I love how LeBron does sell a lot of it. That whole second technical foul on Dylan Brooks was I'll be upset.
First
But
of all, Dylan
LeBron sold
Brooks,
it really well.
Yeah, but Dylan Brooks actually did got fouled in that 3-point shot.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why he was pissed about it.
Yeah.
But then if you're Dylan Brooks, dude, you just made a 3 over LeBron. Your
Yeah.
team's up
And
by
and you have a
1.
reputation. It's like Draymond. You have the reputation. Just don't run your mouth, man. Like
Exactly. And your team's up by 1 after that big collab
Yeah.
the Lakers had. Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up. Like, and then Booker. Okay, so what do you think about that last call on LeBron? You know, Booker fouling LeBron at 3-point.
Yeah. So you normally don't call those, man.
See, this is the thing, right? Depending on who the ref is, right? But if you're Dylan Brooks, if you're Devin Booker,
Yeah.
why even swipe the ball?
Yeah.
Why even, just put your hands up? Don't even swipe it. Put your hands up. Like, look, honestly, I'm not lying to you. Anybody out there reffing and the guy going for a shot and the swipe goes down, you unless the ball comes out, like from the shooter's arm, the ball comes out, then you know it was ball basically. But if the ball doesn't come out and like you swipe them, I'll guarantee you, man, 9 out of 10 that's gonna be called foul.
Yeah.
Because the way Booker went, boom.
Yeah, it was more obvious because you can see him go like that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be called, you know, and so why would you put yourself in that position? You know, you're a veteran guard, you know,
and plus LeBron is a terrible 3-point shooter. If you lose by that, you're like, good.
He's not even a shooter. You know, that's what I'm trying to say.
He's a 20% shooter. You have 4 in 5 chance that he's not gonna make this shot. All right, Booker, go ahead. You know, like go ahead, LeBron, do your best. You know.
And you know what? I do want to admit one thing. I agree. I'm a big LeBron homer. I like LeBron as a good player, but I have to give you credit. He's a total distraction.
Yeah.
And meaning like he's ruining this Lakers team. And you've been on it, you know, that you know about LeBron. And I agree. And yesterday showed me everything that is supposed to be. Because did you know what JJ Redick said after the game?
I hear it.
Can you tell me why the fuck LeBron shot the technical?
Oh yeah.
Why? He's not even our best free throw shooter. He's 68% this season.
Yeah. Thought by him.
Luka's better. And technically it should have been Luka. I don't know if you noticed. It was technical call. Redick was talking to Luka, and LeBron marches up to the free throw line and shoots that shot and misses that technical shot. They asked JJ about that. He's like, it wasn't for LeBron. Normally, Luka should have went up there. I mean, we don't have. I mean, you know, I usually designate a person to go shoot a free throw.
Yeah.
But that wasn't LeBron who was supposed to go up there. And he clearly said it wasn't LeBron. And they asked LeBron about that. And LeBron's like, well, either I go or Luka go. We both been in that position where, you know, we got to shoot a pressure ass free throws. I don't want LeBron on the line. What are you doing?
No one's taking LeBron on the line. He even missed the first free throw of the freaking 3-point shot, too.
Man, I don't get it.
I tell you, man. I mean, we're winning. I give the Lakers that we're winning these games. But this is all going to still be an issue until the end of this.
I get it. I agree with you completely.
I hate it, dude. I mean, I'm a big Laker fan. I want Luka to go far in the playoffs. I want him to be a Laker for life. LeBron's going to ruin this year for sure for us.
I agree with you, man. And I see it, man. That's the thing, you know? Which is crazy.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, that's how I feel, man. I mean, like, I don't know if they're going to trade him, man, but he's better off the team than...
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I wish we could, but who's going to take him? $57 million?
Golden State Warriors, man. They're struggling. You see Steph Curry? I think he broke Michael Jordan's record for 3-point shooting or something. I don't know what he broke. They still lost to Portland.
Would you do a LeBron for Jimmy Butler and somebody else?
I would. You know why?
Good.
You know why? Because Jimmy Butler actually brings defense that we fucking need.
That's exactly my point. We can at least get one defender in a starting lineup, you know?
Who can actually play defense. Who doesn't want to shoot the ball either. He's like...
Yeah, fine.
He doesn't care, dude. I would take that in a heartbeat, man. And that would be perfect.
And he would love to play with Luka too.
I told you, man. I would take what's his name, Jimmy and Kuminga. You know, that'd be great.
And of course, last but not least, whose boys put up 42 points tonight, man, against Utah Jazz. Good flag.
Dude, he had a good game today.
42 points. I mean, they lost.
Yeah.
42
He had
points.
a good game. That was a good game.
I'm telling you, man,
It's
this kid's going to be legit.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I
Good.
mean, he's doing well, man.
His team sucks because the team was not built for him. But, hopefully they get rid of AD and they find a way. Would you ever consider AD coming back to the Lakers? Could that happen? No, right? No way.
We have money. We have cap space, but it can happen. I don't know.
Or trade? Would we trade?
The way it happened, I don't think he'll come back, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, he got traded overnight where no one knew about this.
Yeah.
It's
like Lamar Odom thing, right? Like once he found out he was about to be traded,
he's like, I can't, it's like, nah. That's why I don't see him coming back. But honestly, I'll tell you right now, man. You know who AD reminds me of? I think I told you this a few mini podcasts ago. He reminds me of. You're gonna laugh at me. He reminds me of 2004 Rasheed Wallace.
Okay, I see that.
Why do I say that though? He doesn't play anything like Rasheed Wallace. But why do I say he's 2004 Rasheed Wallace? Well, why do I say
injured, not consistent? Because Rasheed went through some injuries towards the end of his
No, because
career.
Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, you're right. He was injured, but he was a lot of injury prone. But like Rasheed Wallace moved the nail for that franchise. Mm-hmm. Meaning, what I'm trying to say is that when Rasheed Wallace got traded to Detroit Pistons Pistons was a good team, right? They had a good record, good team. Rasheed Wallace put them over the hump,
right?
Meaning, like, that got him another scorer, another guy who can defend. So what I'm trying to say is that Anthony Davis is actually a needle mover for so many teams out there, and they're not realizing. So what I'm trying to say is that if he went to Toronto Raptors and you pair him up with Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram, that's a really freaking good team.
Yeah.
If you put him in Atlanta, right, and put him with those young wing players they have, Jalen Johnson and the Alexander guy and all of them, they'll be a really good team. Another team I can say, if you put them in New York Knicks, they're an overnight championship team, man. Overnight championship. If AD stays healthy, dude, in New York Knicks.
I heard the one that could happen is him going to Detroit.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Harris.
That was my next team. Again, Detroit. Detroit is already. I think they're 21-5, whatever they are, or 20, or they lost today, 20-6 or something. Yeah. So like, think about it, man. You put Anthony Davis next to Duran, the center they have. Who's gonna be Detroit?
Cade Cunningham
and Duran, and then you have AD. AD doesn't need to play center.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? That's what I feel like AD is. And if he gets straight to the right team, that team is gonna most likely come out of the East or West, or whatever the case is, right?
Yeah, for AD to be successful, I think he has to be Robin. Like, I think Dallas was hoping he would be Batman, but he's just not that.
Oh no, he's not.
He has to be Robin. So I think like Detroit would be really good for him.
Exactly,
be a perfect spot, honestly. They're a good defensive team as well. You fit right in. And then they also need a low post presence because their guards, they're kind of like the Spurs, where the guards are really, really good. And I saw one of the Dallas Mavericks fans was like, so you're saying we essentially traded Luka Doncic for Tobias Harris, the way you're telling me? Like, that would be the worst trade of all time.
I mean, but they got to get a lot of draft picks out of it, right?
Yeah, they got to get picks out of it.
They got to get a whole out of it.
I'm sure Detroit would give up because they're already a young team as it is. So they would be okay.
I mean, they have that guy, Ivy, right? Who can be perfect for Cooper Flag, Jalen Ivy, They have a lot of young pieces. Detroit does too. That was my whole point, man. Like, AD could be a Rasheed Wallace. You remember Rasheed Wallace went to Detroit and won a championship that first year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right away.
No, I mean, Rasheed was really freaking good. He's a good role player. Like, I mean, he was a good like AD, a good Robin. He would never wanted to be.
Exactly. He played his position, and they had Ben Wallace, Chauncey, Tayshaun, Rip, and you put Rasheed there, and boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Interesting, man. We'll see. We will see. But I cannot wait for the NFL playoffs to start, man. Holy moly! I'm like,
Hell yeah, man! I can't
the
wait
next
for
3
that.
weeks are gonna be awesome. We got Christmas games as well, which will be fun to watch. It'll be so much fun, dude.
Can't wait, man.
But yeah, it's ended there, man. Until
All right,
then,
bro.
Brown Balls, we are
Out.
out.